We got this action started right away. I looked down for a second. I looked up and there was already chaos.
Right away. This contest has been in the making literally for years.
Drew Skills immediately cleans out Josh Crane. Now the Soul Shooters are going to get a 2-on-1 advantage against Ace Perry, the Black Diamond. It's very fitting that Lincoln Square Pancake House sponsored this match, Taylor, because I don't know if you've had it, but, man, they got the big hot spot for breakfast in Indianapolis. This is about to be the hot spot in Indianapolis wrestling.
Ace Perry goes down hard.
I agree with the announcer that banana bread French toast is my favorite. Oh my gosh, backbreaker by Apollo Starr. Fire breakfast sponsor for a fire match. This one's gonna be a banger.
Tag into Drew Skills, now they're gonna go for the double team.
Double snapmare, uh-oh. Oh, a double kick by the Soul Shooters. Taylor, I asked the crowd, I said, what match are you most looking forward to? The biggest answer was this match right here. Oh my gosh. Hard Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and Ace Perry felt that one. Taylor, who do you think has the advantage in this match?
Well, the Soul Shooters are the champions, and the incumbent champions pretty much always have the advantage. But I would add to that they also have almost 20 years of experience together.
Big splash. 20 years of experience. 2, kick out, Ace Perry. The more Ace Perry has to kick out, the more the easier he will tire in this bout. Stomp to the face by Apollo Starr. Apollo Starr taking his time, working efficiently in the ring. Not letting himself get frustrated by Josh Crane either, if you noticed. He took that very well.
This match is in many ways 5 years in the making. The very first WrestleARTS Tag Team Champions
body slam
was a combination of the Dragons.
Headbutt.
In that case, it was Dale Patrick's with Josh Crane.
2, kick out. Ace Perry having to kick out again. You're right. Both teams utilize something of a 3-man trio. Dale Patrick's for the Dragons, Qassius Starr for the Soul Shooters. Will that come into play here tonight? I don't think so.
1 year from when the Dragons won the titles, they lost the titles to this very team, the Soul Shooters, and the Soul Shooters have kept a death grip on the belts ever since.
Yeah, come on. It's a house party. Double headbutt. Work at the kid in play. 2, kick out by Ace Perry. That's 3 kickouts, Taylor. Smart dynamics by the Soul Shooters. They are complete veterans. Efficiently and patiently working down Ace Perry and whittling him down.
Nobody understands the game as well as the Soul Shooters. There's no question about that whatsoever.
Well, they also know that Ace Perry's going to be the wild card here because he seems to have the most fire. He's going to have the most speed in this matchup between all 4 combatants. So they're quickly taking that out of play here. Oh, Josh Crane. Some dirty tactics. Oh, a hard shot by Josh Crane. Ace Perry. Drop kick to the rope. Taking out the big man.
Well, Apollo Starr found his way to the wrong side of the ring, and we obviously see how the tide has changed.
See, and this is why we don't allow water ringside, guys. I knew that was going to be trouble. Hey! That took a lot of time to set up the ring, Perry. Ace Perry's arrogance knows no limits, and he threw the damn water bottle while Josh Crane is destroying Apollo Starr in the corner. Man, Josh Crane has such force for a man his size. He's a hard hitter.
Yeah, Josh Crane has some of the most devastating strikes and blows that I have ever seen.
And Josh Crane, in just a short amount of time, quickly reversed this match. Ace Perry's back in the ring. That was amazing.
Beautiful bridge off that suplex from Ace Perry. Only got a 2 count.
Ace Perry had his arms around Apollo Starr's neck.
This crowd now desperately rallying behind the Soul Shooters.
This is a hot crowd here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen the Irving Theater packed so full. Not since Gallagher.
The Soul Shooters are perhaps the most established team in the Midwest. Like I said, they've been at it for almost 20 years. They've fought some of the best talent that there's ever been in the business. They've even gone head-to-head with folks like Rikishi Fatu, the headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher. Who's who of folks over the last 20 years.
Suplex by Josh Crane. This is not what you want right now. You do not want a tired, weakened Apollo Starr getting punished by Josh Crane. He can't take this for much longer. Drew Skills has got to get in there. Big slam by Josh Crane. He tags back in Ace Perry. Perry off the rope, senton. That could do it. 1, 2. Kick out.
The Dragons know their role so well. Crane is the power, Perry is the speed, and they use it to their advantage all of the time.
Put that shirt back on. There are children here. He throws it at Drew Skills. Uncle Drew. Apollo. Ace Perry takes his eyes off the prize. Big reverse elbow. 2. And now Apollo's having to kick out. Wow, just a big moonsault, standing moonsault by Ace Perry. And now he's got the headlock.
Well, Ace Perry took a minute to play some head games with Drew Skills with that shirt, and I thought it was going to cost him, but he took back over the offense in a big, big way.
This bout has been everything we thought it was going to be, is it not, Taylor?
Oh, 100%, absolutely. I've been looking forward to this match for months.
And here comes back in Josh Crane to help the double team. Underneath, off the ropes, double elbow by Apollo Starr. Apollo looking for Uncle Drew. The tag, here comes Drew Skills. Clothesline, big man. Down goes Josh Crane. Irish whip, into the corner, into his teammate. Drew Skills, he grabs Ace Perry by the hair. Uh-oh. Here comes Drew Skills. Oh my gosh. Backing splash. Headbutt to Josh Crane.
The Don Drew Skills crushing the Dragons.
My goodness. He's running this ring like Capone ran Chicago.
Look at the strength of Drew Skills as he just holds Perry there in the air.
Stalling suplex. Somebody count, and he's down. Drew Skills was waiting for that. Did you see the way he looked around at the crowd? 1, 2. Kick out by Josh Crane.
Well, I lost track of who was legal from the Dragons. Evidently, it's Josh Crane.
I got to trust the ref on that one. It's been chaos here at WrestleARTS 8. One thing the Soul Shooters will have to look for is that spinning elbow that Josh Crane likes to use. That's ended a lot of fights.
Ace Perry just put a chair in the ring.
Oh, a spinning boot by Apollo Starr. I don't like that chair still staying there either, Taylor, because it could get utilized. Somebody take it away.
Well, referee Dylan Cole had the good foresight to catch that chair and get it out of the ring just as quick as it got put in there.
It's still there. I know my brother's in the front row. I might have to text him and say, grab that chair, get it out of there, because I know Ace Perry. I know him, Taylor. He'll use it.
Look at the strength of Drew Skills.
Drew Skills is amazing, but a kick to the gut by Josh Crane. No, here comes... Wow! Take that! Drew Skills tosses Ace Perry like a lawn dart.
And this capacity crowd is going wild.
What the hell? Hey, that's Dale Patrick's. What the hell?
The original Dragons, Dale Patrick's.
Just took a chair.
We haven't seen Dale Patrick's at all since the resurrection of WrestleARTS. Now, evidently, he's back with the Dragons.
Oh my gosh. I'm lost. I'm at a complete loss, Taylor.
Well, I believe the referee has disqualified the Dragons, but the Dragons are calling for the belts nonetheless.
What on earth?
Winners by disqualification and still your global tag team crown champions, the Soul Shooters.
What the hell? What are you celebrating, Perry? You didn't do nothing.
Well, they certainly put a hurt on the Soul Shooters.
You didn't do nothing.
But they didn't get those belts.
Taylor, we had an interesting change happen for WrestleARTS 8. We knew that Jordan Dye put out $2,500 as a bounty on Brandon Profit. It was answered by Hoodfoot Mo Atlas. But right before the bout, we have cards subject to change, as Xodiak put it in a promo on Instagram. Cards subject to change, so we ended up with Xodiak the Mystic versus Hoodfoot Mo Atlas.
What a contest this is going to be. Two big, powerful monsters. They first locked up at WrestleARTS 7 in that big multi-person bout for #1 contendership to the Triple Threat crown, and it ended up that Hoodfoot and Xodiak just brawled their way out of the building. We'll see if perhaps they can keep themselves a little more restrained this go-round.
Can you imagine what could happen if Xodiak tries to bury the Bigfoot of the Hood?
Well, I don't know if it can be done. I mean, if anybody can do it, it's Xodiak, but Hoodfoot, that guy's got more lives than any cat I've ever met.
That's true. Jeez. I think my life would end after one of those punches. Right now we've seen about 10. Oh my gosh. I can hear the strikes. Oh, Xodiak, hurt punch. No. Hoodfoot goes underneath, grabs a waist lock. Xodiak breaks out of it with some elbows. And gets Hoodfoot into the corner.
Well, Hoodfoot is one of the toughest men that I've ever seen. But even Hoodfoot, I don't think could withstand the heart punch from Xodiak. So it's a good thing that he was able to get underneath.
Absolutely.
A new look this week for Xodiak the Mystic, ditching the normal singlet.
I also noticed he seems to be lighter on his feet. He's moving around very well.
It definitely looks like he's taking on a new training regimen.
Absolutely.
Xodiak's just biting the man. What a monster.
No Atlas trying to recover in the corner, and Xodiak stays right on him. Back rake.
If anybody can withstand it, it's the Hoodfoot. Have you been close to Hoodfoot? His body is riddled with scars.
Yeah, I've seen them close up in this smoky room here at WrestleARTS 8. A splash in the corner by Xodiak the Mystic off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Hoodfoot catches him with a big clothesline across the chest. Xodiak, a savvy move, grabbing onto the trunks of Mo Atlas.
This is not going to be the prettiest match on the card, but it may very well be the hardest hitting match on the card.
Man, the power of Xodiak the Mystic. He went for a heart punch again, and a side suplex by Mo Atlas saves him for a moment. Now he's just taking a minute to catch himself. The back rake, he's hurting. You talked about the scars across Mo Atlas, and I'm sure he feels every one of them. Oh my gosh.
Hoodfoot just driving Xodiak face first into the ring.
Taylor, earlier today I was walking by that ring and I grabbed the post for a minute. Man, that is solid steel. So to be shoved into that, to be thrown into that, there's no give whatsoever. Xodiak knee. Mo Mo Atlas answers right back.
Whenever I see Hoodfoot and Xodiak going at it, I can't help but think of Godzilla taking on Hong Kong, or King Kong rather. Just two big monsters fighting for dominance.
Hoodfoot is a prominent street fighter in the Indianapolis area. He's less like a wrestler and more like Zangief or Blanca.
A lot of people have Hoodfoot pegged as the next big star in deathmatch wrestling.
Big chop.
Xodiak, just a big, scary monster. He's consumed everybody that's come across his path. But Hoodfoot has given him the biggest challenge so far, without question.
What scares me most about Hoodfoot is, you mentioned the scars. He's built up those calluses. My gosh, what a big slam. Xodiak the Mystic thought he had 3. What's fascinating about Mo Atlas is he's built up all these calluses. Taylor, I don't know if he could feel anything. Do you agree?
You very well may be right. He's definitely impervious to pain.
What sort of punishment can Xodiak give? And when I say that, I've seen the punishment that Xodiak can inflict, especially he's gone for that heart punch twice. That will put anybody out. Big suplex coming from Hoodfoot. Takes Xodiak off his feet. 1, 2. Was only able to drape the arm across. Couldn't hook the leg. That could have been it.
Well, Xodiak likes to get that heart punch sometimes from behind there with that almost like a final cut style maneuver. And Hoodfoot, to his credit, had it scouted and was able to get situated out of it.
Hoodfoot is an incredibly intelligent fighter. Tries to take Hoodfoot down, and that wasn't enough of a lariat. Xodiak has looked incredibly agile here this evening.
Neither one of these guys can gain an inch on each other.
Both men have impressive size. Look, oh my gosh! Neither one of them are falling to the lariat. Oh, double headbutt. Oh my gosh! Hoodfoot looked like he just got concussed.
In the historic words of the legendary Gorilla Monsoon, it's the irresistible force
wow, what a double lariat
against the immovable object.
Did you see after that? I saw Hoodfoot collapse. He had to be concussed. Did you see what he did next, Taylor? He got right back up without even thinking about it. This is a man who every fiber of his being just knows how to fight. He doesn't have to think about it. His body's doing the work. It's routine for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's true for both of these guys. Both of these guys are just monsters. They get tunnel vision as soon as that bell rings.
Both men have had to have their bell rung. And this might be it right now. That might be it. Taylor, now that you said Godzilla versus King Kong, I can't unsee it. Look at them coming across the ring at each other. Oh, what a big chop. These two Goliaths. Oh, another response by Hoodfoot.
Yeah, Tokyo doesn't stand a chance.
Wow. I think we all need to get out of this building. This building could come down. Oh, I heard that one rumble in the stands. Headbutt.
Referee Lucky Hastings with the count going on. He just hit 11. Remember, it is a 20 count here in WrestleARTS.
Well, Xodiak tried to get back in the ring, and Mo Atlas pulled him back out. Double headbutts and lariats and blood, oh my.
Referee Lucky Hastings is at 16 on the 20 count.
What on earth? Well, this could be it.
They're at 19.
That's enough. This Titan battle is over via way of double countout.
For the first time ever at WrestleARTS, there's been a double countout.
Well, we might have to run this one back, Taylor. I gotta see who's gonna finish who.
You just heard Fulci declare it. It's a double countout. Neither.
Fulci's trying to get him to stop. Well, I'm not about to get between them. Uh-oh. This match isn't over. excuse me, the match is over. The fight sure as hell ain't. You gonna clear out the locker room to get these guys apart?
The locker room? You're gonna need to call in the National Guard.
No. Guys, we can go again. No.
Oh man. Yeah, keep on going. I don't want you anywhere near us.
Taylor, they walked past me and I said, please keep going. Look at the size of both men.
Xodiak just shoved that fan's chair straight into Hoodfoot, and Hoodfoot said,
They're near the concession stand.
This thing is crazy.
I see children going over there. Hey, keep the children away. I think they're outside.
Hillbilly Jedd, I know you're stable around these parts, Daddy. Come on. Come on, I can't go anywhere around Indiana without hearing your name. Oh, Hillbilly Jedd. He does this, he does that. He's so great. Well, guess what? March 25th, he ain't gonna be no great anymore. Because see, Jordan Dye is greatness. Jordan Dye is the best thing going in technical wrestling today, and I will prove that to you or anybody on any given night. March 25th, Jordan Dye is taking you out, Hillbilly Jedd. See you then, Daddy.
And there you have it.
All right,
High-tech redneck.
Yeah. A staple in Indiana wrestling, Taylor. What do you know about Hillbilly Jedd?
Well, I know the Hillbilly Jedd goes all the way back to Les Thatcher and Heartland Wrestling. Hillbilly Jedd, like you said, a staple in the Midwest. Although I have to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what a high-tech redneck is exactly.
You know, the thought never crossed my mind. I guess we'll find out. Thanks again for tuning in to WrestleARTS 8. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside Taylor McAllister, the talk of the town. This match is brought to you by Paradigm Games, found on 2479 North Meridian. Taylor, are you a fan of the card game Magic the Gathering?
I appreciate a good game of Magic now and then.
I stopped into Paradigm to thank them for sponsoring this match. Jared and Lori, they are having a pre-release party on April 14th for the newest Magic the Gathering on Facebook. I hope Jordan Dye is not there. I hope I never have to see him again for the rest of my life, Taylor.
Well, I've got bad news. All likelihood is you're going to see Jordan Dye many, many times again as he's becoming a fixture here at WrestleARTS.
Well, Jordan, if you're listening to this, don't show up to that Magic the Gathering party on April 14th. I don't want you there. Thanks to Paradigm Games, hopefully I get to see Jordan Dye get his ass kicked.
Well, certainly Brandon Prophet is somewhere hoping for the same.
I believe Brandon Prophet is dealing with an injury and is not medically cleared. I guess the question is, does that disappoint Jordan Dye?
Well, I think it only disappoints Jordan Dye that he will probably eventually be medically cleared.
I don't know if anything makes Jordan Dye happy outside of crippling his opponents. Nice underneath, grab a headlock. Jordan Dye has got Hillbilly Jedd. Oh, the strength of Hillbilly Jedd. Very nice way to take him back down.
Let's go, Jedd!
Off the ropes, Jordan Dye. Oh, nice shoulder tackle, and Dye powders out of the ring.
Yeah, Jordan Dye is not going to be able to knock Hillbilly Jedd off his feet that way. Hillbilly Jedd probably had a lunch that weighed more than Jordan Dye.
And I go to Culver's, I have those meals too, Taylor. Jordan Dye loves to take his time. He plays the mind games. Noticeably frustrated with Jedd, though. Dye has a very rare skill, Taylor. He can take his anger and use it psychologically to manipulate his opponent. He is not someone who takes himself out of the game. He doesn't let his emotions deter him. They make him better.
I'm out here
Jordan Dye, certainly a very intelligent competitor, very cerebral competitor. Hillbilly Jedd, though, just a big, strong, big old hoss. And there's a lot to be said for being a big old hoss.
Well, he's making it work for him. Jordan Dye's done nothing to hurt Jedd so far.
And Hillbilly Jedd deserves a lot of credit because it's got to be tempting to come out and chase after Jordan Dye, which is absolutely what he does not want to do. And he's not buying it. He's not coming out and running after Dye. He's letting Dye just go ahead and do his thing.
Dye breaks the count. Referee Dylan Cole refusing to make Dye get in the ring.
Well, to be fair to the official, I mean, he's given the count, and Jordan Dye rolled in and he broke up the count, so.
Dylan Cole hasn't made any friends in WrestleARTS, especially amongst the fans recently.
Well, fans are hard on referees, there's no doubt about that.
Is Jordan Dye going to get in the ring at some point? This is a wrestling match, right? I didn't come to a debate.
I don't know, but this crowd is eager for Jordan Dye to go tangle it up with the Hillbilly Jedd. They did not appreciate all of those stall tactics.
He gave Jedd time to rest. That's probably not that smart. Dye tries the test of strength. I wouldn't fall for it.
Well, surely neither of these men are this stupid. Jordan Dye can't be dumb enough to think he could win a test of strength against Hillbilly Jedd. And Hillbilly Jedd can't be dumb enough to think that Jordan Dye would actually have a clean test of strength with him.
No way, Jedd's country strong. Got the left arm locked for Jordan Dye. And he's evil kick. And now he's using those soccer kicks. My gosh. Tearing at the thigh of Hillbilly Jedd. And now he goes higher to the stomach.
Well, my takeaway here is to never underestimate how dumb somebody can be.
But Jedd squeezes the arm. Oh, wow.
The power of Hillbilly Jedd is just crazy.
Absolutely. He brought Dye to his knees. Jedd seems to have him right where he wants him, right where he can't run out of the ring again. Clubbing blows into the stomach of the cutthroat Jordan Dye. Jedd just throws him like a rag doll across the ring. Jedd picking up some speed and full force into the corner, but nobody home. Ooh, big kick to the chest.
Well, it's a very good thing that Jordan Dye got out of the way, because if not, I think Jordan Dye would be a thing of the past.
And this is where Dye reigns supreme as he just drags his arm across the face.
Big European uppercut there in the corner. Very, very pretty move there by Jordan Dye.
Dye grinding and chopping and punching and using the rope.
This crowd rallying behind Jedd. You can hear them chanting, "Let's go, Jedd, let's go, Jedd."
I don't even think Dye's own mother loves him. Everybody I know hates Jordan Dye.
Oh, that's cold. The man's own mother?
I'm just guessing.
Mama Dye, if you're out there, we apologize.
All right, what's Dye gonna do here? Looks like he's apologizing. Ooh, a blow right across the back, but Jedd didn't feel it.
Well, Jordan Dye clearly thought he'd done more damage than he did, and Hillbilly Jedd just shaking his head.
Ooh.
Whew, thumb to the eye. I don't care how big you are. Those eyes are still vulnerable.
Taylor, what would you say are the advantages to being a man that size, a big man in professional wrestling?
Well, it's hard to get taken off your feet, as you're seeing here. I don't think we've seen Jedd off his feet yet. Additionally, in the case of Jedd, he's got that country strength, and country strength is something that's kind of unintangible. If you don't know about country strength, there's no way to explain it to you. It's a whole different kind of strength.
Man's used to pulling tractors.
That's it. When you're tossing hay bales around and picking up deer off the ground, I mean, that creates a kind of strength that you just don't get by lifting weights in the gym.
Jedd goes after Dye. Oh, what a big elbow.
Referee Dylan Cole trying to get these guys to take it back in the ring. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! That one shook the water on my table.
What a clubbing blow by Hillbilly Jedd.
Remember the scene in Jurassic Park where the water ripple was shaking on the street? That just happened to my water bottle. And another one.
Man, he's gonna break his back at this rate.
I heard that one too.
Hillbilly Jedd is just letting loose on Jordan Dye.
Jedd is breaking things in Dye that will never get fixed. Is a fan handing Hillbilly Jedd a chair?
And I hope we're not about to see another disqualification.
No, please. Enough. I think he's letting a fan get in on this.
He's framing him up.
Oh my goodness.
And Jordan Dye with the big forearm.
Jordan Dye uses everything for leverage. How can he use the apron? No, he goes for a kick. Electric chair.
Oh, not on the floor.
No.
Not on the floor.
Electric chair drop.
This will be the end of Jordan Dye if he does this.
Jordan Dye. Oh my gosh, he dropped him face first on the apron.
Well, I'm sure that didn't feel good, but it was certainly better than the alternative.
Jedd gets him back in the ring. Did Hillbilly Jedd just put everything back? Is he cleaning up after himself? I can't see. What a respectable young man. Oh, what a super kick by Jordan Dye. Jordan Dye backs up into a pin, too. And Jedd throws him clean out of the ring. Well, you don't see that every day. That was a bale of hay.
I'm telling you, Hillbilly Jedd is scary strong.
Jordan Dye calls himself the best thing in technical wrestling, the submission artist. He is not able to apply his craft tonight. He's not really to grab a solid hold on Jedd. He's just too big.
We're going to see Kevin Panic later tonight. He calls himself sneaky strong. Jedd is scary strong.
If Kevin Panic is sneaky strong, Hillbilly Jedd is obvious strong.
Well put.
Obvious strong. Hillbilly Jedd needs to get out of this half crab.
Half Boston Crab, well applied here by Jordan Dye. Oh, and there's that strength again. He just flipped him over with one leg.
Wow. The aggression of Jordan Dye. I just saw a street fight for 5 seconds.
Now he's got the cutthroat crossface in.
That could be it for Hillbilly Jedd, unless he could get to the ropes.
He's trying desperately. You can see him reaching for him.
Jedd's strength is at a minimum when he's on the ground like this. Is he able to roll through and pick up Jordan Dye? He's strong enough.
Jordan Dye putting
Does
that
Dye
foot on the
have
rope.
his foot on the rope? You can't do that.
Cole applying the count.
Is Dylan Cole going to break this hold? A roll over for Hillbilly Jedd, too. Kick out by Jordan Dye. That was almost over.
What a tremendous counter there by Hillbilly Jedd, but boy, that move was in there for a long time.
If Jedd could get on top of Dye here, Dye's not going to be able to breathe. He could take the oxygen right out of Jordan Dye. Get him on the ground. Jedd gets him up. Fireman's carry. And Dye gets to the back and slaps on a sleeper.
Well, he's got that hold locked in, although I don't know that he has it all the way in.
I can't see if he can thoroughly get under the chin. He's got it a little bit under the... Yeah, oh, there, now he's got it locked in much more. But elbows. Hillbilly Jedd was able to throw some elbows to get out of that as Dye started to get underneath the chin and get right around the neck. Ooh, hip toss. Big chop by Hillbilly Jedd. And he gets him up again in the fireman's carry. Samoan drop.
I think when Hillbilly Jedd does it, it's a country drop.
The country drop. No, Jedd. That ring can't support it, brother. No, don't cheer this. Don't egg him on. What? No! You gotta be kidding me. I've never seen this, Taylor.
What?
Oh. Whoa.
What just happened? The referee hit the ropes.
What? You're telling me Dylan Cole did that?
What did he just get out of his pocket? What
the hell?
He just handed
Dylan Cole
something. Are those brass knuckles?
What the hell are you doing? Dylan Cole looks like he's tying his shoe.
Did the referee, Dylan Cole, just hand Jordan Dye brass knuckles?
I wasn't watching when he had him on the rope, but I damn sure watched him hand brass knuckles. No!
Oh my God, right across the jaw.
But what? A fast count?
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Dylan Cole and Jordan Dye.
We saw at WrestleARTS 7, we saw that Dylan Cole seemingly missed the powder being thrown into the face of Brandon Prophet, or we thought that he missed it. But there's no question here. He clearly handed Jordan Dye those brass knuckles and fast counted.
Look at Dylan Cole.
Has Dylan Cole been in Jordan Dye's pocket this entire time?
Brandon Prophet was good. He's got a baseball bat. He's got Jacob Johns.
Brandon Prophet has had enough. No good bastard Jacob Johns with him.
Jordan Dye doesn't play well with others.
You'll remember back at WrestleARTS 6 when Brandon Prophet was handcuffed by Jordan Dye and was about to get obliterated with a steel chair. It was Jacob Johns that came to the rescue. You'll also remember from WrestleARTS 6 that somehow referee Dylan Cole just didn't seem to be able to find the key to unlock Brandon Prophet. All of a sudden, that's making a lot more sense.
Brandon Prophet and his friends have been put in the firing squad recently.
Well for you. See, the thing is I have a lot of respect for Hillbilly Jedd, so I really don't respect what just happened here. And the thing is that, first off, guys, I'm gonna apologize to you guys for hurting myself. I really wanted to come out here and deliver for you guys tonight, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. But what I'm not gonna let happen is I'm not gonna let you come out here and continue with this bullshit.
Well, this is a family show.
I told you last show, and I meant it, this doesn't end until I end you. So you can get all the bounties you want, and you can line it up. And guys, I want to be clear for anybody that's disappointed that you didn't get to see me versus Hoodfoot tonight. We're going to run me and Hoodfoot back. As soon as I get cleared by the doctor, we're going to do it, me versus Hoodfoot in a street fight. But until then, I will be here every time you and that piece of trash, Dylan Cole, continue to do the things that you do in this ring. I will be here to even the score, my friend. So I want to know, are you going to fight me June 3rd or not?
Get to your base! Base!
I swear to God, I'm going to hit you.
You ain't hitting nothing. You can't even swing that bat. Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. Hurting yourself. Look at you. No, shut your mouth and let me talk. First off, you interrupted a good time here. So stop. I don't even got words to describe how mad I am at you, but I will tell you this. I know how big of a coward you are. Oh, you're so hurt. You're just scared because you knew Hoodfoot had your number. See, I had $2,500 in the back for him. But you want to go, oh, I'm hurt. I can't, Hoodfoot. Screw that. Don't be a butt.
No, we don't need to talk like that.
Anyways, no, I will not fight you the next time we are in this crap place. In front of these crap people. No, sir, Bob. See? Hey, the last time I checked, Brandon, there's a bounty on your head. Yeah, that I put there. Yeah, no. Because I've outsmarted you twice already. I've got your number twice. You're just mad with that plastic bat in your hand, thinking it's going to do something.
Come get it.
pretty sure there's somebody else. There's somebody else that wants that bounty on your head, Brandon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Could that be? Did I hear that right, Taylor? Somebody else is taking the bounty?
Well, I know we're still going to get to Prophet versus Hoodfoot. Grand Prophet just promised us that. I'm not sure what's going on here.
$2,500. Hoodfoot can't be the only one who wants to get paid. That's a lot of meals at the Cracker Barrel.
The work. It's 3 words that was on repeat all the time when I was at the Nightmare Factory. Do the work. And that's it. You know, and ever since I left the factory and I came back to Indiana, that's all I've been trying to do is just do the work. Making rounds, taking opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And now March 25th, I have the biggest opportunity to date. Irving Theater, Saturday night, I go one-on-one with that boy, Shawn Kemp. You know, Shawn's actually one of the first people I saw on my first indie show that I ever watched. And the man was good, and he's only gotten better since. But Shawn, just because I'm new in the pro wrestling world and new to the Indiana scene, doesn't mean that you're just gonna run through me like that, because homie don't play that. You see, I got something to prove. I've had a chip on my shoulder ever since I left the Nightmare Factory. I've been hungry. And Saturday, March 25th, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna lift your big ass up, and I'm gonna slam your big ass down. See, everybody wants to talk about the Calvin Tankmans, the Hoodfoots, the Shawn Kemps. But after March 25th, everybody's going to be talking about Kevin Panic. Because Kevin Panic is up next.
See, I heard what you said. I'm flattered that you look at me and you go, yes. You looked up to me, right? You used to watch before when you went down to Georgia and trained at the Nightmare Factory. See, I respect that. You got yourself better. You come back up home, right? And you will say you're up next. You're up next. You're talking like I'm done. Like this is my last match. No, Kevin. No. You may be next up. But I'm now.
Shawn Kemp coming off a very impressive showing at WrestleARTS 7 where he was #1 contender for the Global Crown. And had it not been for some questionable tactics from Flash Flanagan, he might be wearing the title here today.
100%. And I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody for tuning into WrestleARTS 8. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis. You just heard Taylor McAllister, the talk of the town, if you will.
If you will.
Taylor, what are the keys to this matchup between Shawn Kemp and sneaky strong Kevin Panic?
They're actually pretty evenly matched. Shawn Kemp's got the size advantage, but Kevin Panic has that sneaky strong strength going on, so I'm not sure to what extent that is an advantage in this case. Both guys are very quick, very agile. I would say if there is one thing that puts in one person's favor, it's that Shawn Kemp has the experience advantage.
What I find fascinating about this matchup, well, great Hurricane Rana. Oh my God, there's Shawn!
There's that sneaky strength.
Okay, well, Kevin Panic said that, and I'll quote Kevin Panic, I'm gonna lift your big ass up and I'm gonna put your big ass down. Well, he just did it within the first minute and right over the top. Sneaky strong Kevin Panic.
Man, this thing is started right at 100 miles per hour.
More like quickly rising Kevin Panic. Mightily high Kevin Panic. Ducks underneath. Back. Oh, wow.
What a beautiful, beautiful Blue Thunder slam.
Yeah. What I wanted to say before things escalated very quickly is Shawn Kemp is deceptively agile for a man his size. Kevin Panic is deceptively strong for a man his size. Two very unique athletes with very unique abilities. I don't know who gets an edge.
I think that's a great comparison. Like I said, if there is an edge, it goes to Shawn Kemp for the experience, because Kevin Panic is still relatively young in this business.
2. And that was what happened. Kevin Panic was very complimentary towards Shawn Kemp. Said, "Hey, here, I can't wait to get in the ring with you. I watched one of Kevin Panic's first wrestling shows was seeing Shawn Kemp when he went there live. Oh my gosh, spinning spine buster by Kevin Panic. But Kevin Panic could not have been more complimentary to Shawn Kemp, and Kevin Panic wanted to make his future with a victory over Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp said, "I'm still here. Don't worship me like I'm this veteran who's finishing up. I'm still here, and I'm still going up myself."
Well, right, he called himself the Now, Shawn Kemp did, and I think that pretty much tells the story. Kevin Panic, though, man, the power offense and how beautifully he applies that power offense, just so impressive, so unexpected.
Kevin Panic trained at the Nightmare Factory under QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes. He said the 3 words were on repeat over and over and over again at his time there. Do you remember what those 3 words were, Taylor?
Why don't you go ahead and tell me, Jeff?
Do the work.
Do the work. Well, that's a great motto for sure.
It's those 3 words that make me think Kevin Panic. Wow, what a big elbow into the corner. Look, so fast. Wow, my gosh, a clothesline right through the ropes.
This is not a good night for big men wanting to squish people in the corner.
Acrobatic. Oh my gosh, and reverses it into a powerbomb, Shawn Kemp. 2, kick out.
What a highly competitive contest this one is shaping up to be.
Shawn Kemp has to be mindful of his stamina because while he is incredibly agile for a man that size, he's still that size and he can tire out quickly if he's not careful. He does not want to be pushed into having a speed cardio battle with Kevin Panic.
Now this is one of the areas that I think Shawn Kemp needs to work on. He's calling his shot, he's talking about going up top, and I got no problem with that. He can do it, he's a very agile individual. But he always takes a lot of time when he does it, and that ends up leading to a lack of success more often than not, as you see right here.
Yep, and if you notice, he took a lot of time because he was winded. A man that size should not have that great a cardio, but you're going to get tired. Kevin Panic gets worked down the rope. Kemp takes him to the apron. Could be going for a pile driver on the apron, using one hand for leverage on the ropes.
This is not going to end well.
The Midwest Mutt was going for a pile driver there.
Kevin Panic now with some hard right hands.
Man. Wow. Kevin Panic can throw some haymakers.
Kevin Panic now climbing up top.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
Cutter on the apron by Sneaky Strong.
Oh man!
The Midwest Mutt's out.
Good
Panic.
gravy! What a maneuver that was.
Panic's on the floor. Panic at the disco. Panic at the wrestling match, I think.
Well, Panic may have done just as much damage to himself as he did to Shawn Kemp on that move.
That might be it. 1, 2. Kick out somehow by the Midwest Mutt.
I think if he could have gotten back in the ring a little bit faster and back on top of him a little faster, that would have been the end of it. What a brutal maneuver that was.
Kevin Panic took a lot out of himself with that cutter. Panic can't believe it.
Shawn Kemp now trying to get away, trying to regroup. Kevin Panic staying on top of him.
Kevin Panic looks exhausted as he starts picking up some steam. 619.
And there go the straps, and that usually means business is fixing to pick up.
Shades of Jerry Lawler, the king. Panic goes up to the top.
Shawn Kemp begging for his life.
Frog splash by Panic, and this crowd is on their feet.
Beautiful frog splash. Once again, Kevin Panic taking almost as much damage as Shawn Kemp.
1, 2. Shawn Kemp.
I don't know that he would have had enough left to kick out, but the ropes were within reach, and that saved Shawn Kemp on that exchange.
Shawn Kemp was able to use the momentum of the frog splash to roll closer to the ropes and get a hold of that rope to break the count.
What an excellent contest this has been so far.
Kevin Panic looks like he has thrown everything he has at Shawn Kemp. Now, Kevin Panic has not been wrestling long enough. He looks like he's running out of things to hit Kemp with. Do you agree, Taylor?
Well, there may be some truth to that. He just tried to suplex him back in, and Shawn Kemp resisted.
Oh! Holy cow! DDT on the apron by Shawn Kemp.
Did you hear the sound of his skull hitting that apron?
Takes the knee. Oh, he took the knee pad down. Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Through that kick out.
How in the world did Kevin Panic kick out of that?
Gets him up. Fireman's carry. Death Valley driver. 1, 2. Kick out. Wow.
I don't know where Kevin Panic is finding the will to keep kicking out.
Well, the last 2 minutes have become a tale of experience, Taylor. Shawn Kemp still knows how many different ways to hurt you. Kevin Panic, in his youth, in his lack of experience, he doesn't know what to hit Kemp with. He doesn't know what else he could use to keep the Midwest Mutt down.
Listen to this crowd. Shawn Kemp is a favorite here, but the crowd is cheering for Panic.
High knee to from Kevin Panic. Rebound off the top. Wow. Super kick to the face.
Right in the mush.
Kemp rebounded 2 incredible ways. What an athlete.
Oh, he's not going to powerbomb this
Kevin's
man.
trying to get him up for a pile driver. Kevin, you got to use something else. Kevin Panic has to dig deep. What else does he have in his arsenal?
I know he's sneaky strong, but I don't think he can powerbomb Shawn Kemp.
Especially after the back work. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
What an incredible victory.
Absolutely.
Match of the night, Taylor. That was an incredible bout. I need to see that again. Wow.
What an excellent contest. Shawn Kemp and Kevin Panic. We've still got plenty of show to go, but up to this point, they have stolen it.
What an ovation both men received from this crowd.
Okay. I'm not gonna cut the promos. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna beat you down, boy. I'm gonna make you lose weight when you get in the door. I'm gonna make you know I wish you left.
Appears that Mr. Ali's time is up.
Well, we've seen what happens to people who don't take Babushka Jeffrey John seriously. David Ali needs to quickly not underestimate his opponent.
Yeah, we saw it at WrestleARTS 7 when the Babushka Baron got in the ring with Avery Hertz and another individual for the Triple Threat crown. And I don't think anybody really took Jeffrey John seriously as a contender in that match. And he darn near won the whole thing.
Jeffrey John looks healthy. He looks well rested.
He does, but I will say, David Ali does look like $1 million. I mean, you said it earlier. He's in great shape.
Absolutely. I hope that this is the first of many David Ali appearances in WrestleARTS. Wow.
If he's half as good between the ropes as he is at running his mouth, he'll be champion in no time.
Well, that was unnecessary, David Ali slapping his behind.
Crowd really getting on David Ali. I see that this bout is brought to us by Powder Out Press.
Yeah, if you go to powderoutpress.com, it is a digitally published collection of wrestling-related fictional stories, nonfiction, poetry. Yours truly actually has a story on there about a character I created called Moonshine Jack. Check it out at powderoutpress.com.
I can't wait to do it. I think I'll do it after this match.
You don't see too many collections of stories related to wrestling. So if you're a wrestling fan, just make sure you check it out. Give it your support.
David Ali taking the early advantage here with a strong wrist lock on the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John.
You're talking about what incredible shape David Ali is, but I just take a moment to appreciate his strong physique, specifically his shoulders.
And Jeffrey John with some fancy footwork and some quick maneuver in there. Now he's just going to go ahead and take a moment.
Rest in the corner. This is a battle of emotions here this evening at WrestleARTS 8 between David Ali and Jeffrey John at the Irving Theater. Anger versus contentment. Taylor, as someone with in-ring experience, what sort of advantage does anger as an emotion play in wrestling? Do you feel like it could be at a disadvantage or or fighting at an advantage in the ring?
Well, it can do both, but it can be a great advantage as long as you can stay clear-headed enough to still stay alert, still pay attention to what you're doing, and not let it totally blind you. But yeah, anger is a great motivator.
Wow. Excellent back and forth between the Babushka and the Savior. The Baron. Wow! Beautiful Hurricane Rana off the second rope by the Babushka Baron.
Tremendous.
Single leg drop kick. Babushka has the crowd firmly behind him as he goes to whip David Ali into the corner. David reverses, catches the foot of the Babushka Baron, flip over. Wow, nice knee to the bread basket. Ooh, flying uppercut by Jeffrey John.
Jeffrey John is looking great. He can't be denied.
He looks incredibly comfortable in the ring right now, which, anger aside, being comfortable in the ring also seems to be a big advantage.
Yeah, you absolutely can't understate the advantage of being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable in the ring, knowing what you're doing and where you are at all times. I believe you used the term ring general one time, and absolutely those are all signs or attributes of good ring general.
I look at Jeffrey John's tights and they say Godfidence on there. Can you explain that for me, Taylor? I need some help.
Sure can't. Sorry, I know you were looking for something far more insightful there, but I got nothing.
I talked to Jeffrey John this evening. I did not have the time to say, will you explain confidence to me?
We'll have to revisit that at WrestleARTS 9.
And Jeffrey John using the ropes, and he decides not to jump over. Smart move because David Ali got out of the way.
David Ali now employing some of the stall tactics we saw earlier from Jordan Dye.
He looks like he needs a minute, whereas Jordan Dye was stalling because, he's just a jerk. David Ali looks like he legitimately needs some time. Did he just run the baseball bat across Jeffrey John's knee? That was slick. And now he's jumping Jeffrey John, stomping on that knee.
Well, if he did have a baseball bat, I didn't see it, but he definitely had a hard shot on the knee.
It looked like he ran that bat right across Jeffrey John's knee.
Whatever he did, he's got Jeffrey John down now, and he clearly has the run of this.
And just driving his knee into the back pad of the Babushka Baron.
Now we get to see the intelligence of David Ali as he focuses on that leg.
Looked like he was going to go for a single leg Boston Crab there, but Jeffrey John kicked him off.
Look at the power of David Ali as he just pulls the man up by the neck.
Babushka may be at David Ali's mercy. David Ali looks tremendous in his WrestleARTS debut at WrestleARTS 8.
Well, David Ali is no joke. This is a man who's been on AEW television. This is a man who's well-traveled and well-versed.
Quickly back up to his feet. Oh, wow!
What a devastating flying forearm.
I haven't seen a forearm that strong in a long time.
Well, for all things, we're looking Babushka there at the beginning, but David Ali has definitely put a stop to that.
He knocked the taste out of Babushka's mouth. Babushka trying to throw some kicks out of desperation, and David Ali answers.
David Ali pulling him up out of the corner.
I do notice that David Ali is having to exert himself to pull that weight of Jeffrey John. Jeffrey John is putting his weight on David Ali, so Ali's expending a lot of energy. Ooh! He had a double underhook there and wasn't able to get it.
Exactly. I don't know what he had in mind for the Babushka Baron, but Jeffrey John was able to get out, and then he just got a good hard shot there on David Ali.
Oh, wow!
Yanked the man right off the turnbuckles.
David Ali has been able to stay on his feet and active here in this bout.
Now he goes back to that injured leg of Jeffrey John.
Utilizing a lot of stomps. Ooh. A lot of stomps and kicks to that knee. I don't see him going for too many submission holds. You would think he would slap a figure four perhaps on? What do you think, Taylor?
Well, he's just wearing down that ligament. You know, a lot of Jeffrey John's offense is all fast-paced, jumping, diving type maneuvers. And you can't jump, you can't dive if you can't support any weight on your leg.
One of the most expert tacticians in the ring at WrestleARTS is the ring wizard Sage Phillips, and I'm certain that if he were in this match suplexed by Jeffrey Johns, I'm sure he would have put 5 submission holds on the Babushka Baron right now. So it really speaks to David Ali. What a high impact, what a striker he is in his debut. Babushka's noticeably limping.
This crowd rallying behind, chanting Babushka, Babushka.
He's got David Ali in the corner, but he's exposing that knee. He needs to be careful as he's raining strikes upon David Ali's forehead. No, and Ali snatches that knee back down. There we go, and now he's got the single leg crab on.
I don't think that Babushka is going to be able to just overpower Ali in the same way that Hillbilly Jedd was able to do so with Jordan Dye earlier tonight.
Jeffrey John trying to reach the ropes.
That's his only hope. There he is.
He gets a hold of the ropes. And now here we're seeing David Ali start to utilize those submissions as he puts a crank on that ankle.
The Babushka Baron brings him in just to knock him down.
That was an expert push-off as he was trying to utilize his momentum to break free of the hold.
Absolutely, but now we see David Ali back with that ankle lock.
Another roll through, very, very expert maneuver by Jeffrey John.
And I think David Ali got both a piece of his shoulder and his head on that corner.
And that really speaks to Jeffrey John's control. He's not letting himself get emotional. He's not taking himself out of the game. Really good ring generalship by Jeffrey John there to get himself free.
You know, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw Jeffrey John show up at WrestleARTS 7, I was not a fan. I was very dismissive when I saw the Babushka, and it just wasn't for me. But he has earned my respect. Jeffrey John has really grown on me because he is such a tremendous competitor. He's the real deal.
Coming through off the ropes, get out of the way! Senton over the top rope!
What a big-time maneuver that was.
What a display of Godfidence.
Maybe that is exactly what Godfidence is.
I think I just made up my own definition, and it's that, Taylor. It's a senton over the top rope. Jeffrey John with a big comeback. He's got David Lee literally on the ropes. Underneath, John picks it up off the top. Cutter! Rebound cutter by the Babushka Baron.
I am thoroughly impressed that he had enough left in that leg to do that.
He's got David Ali on the move. Tornado DDT!
Babushka somehow managing to fight through all of the pain in that leg, and he's just hit high octane move after high octane move.
And he tried to get a pin. He thought he had it, but David Ali was too close to the ropes. I think David Ali was surprised at what Jeffrey John still had in the tank after that cheating knee shot with the baseball bat.
There's no doubt in my mind that David Ali thought that he had Babushka dead to rights, and clearly that's not the case. Now this crowd is rallying behind the Babushka Baron, Jeffrey John.
David Ali thought he had this in the bag even before the match. Ooh, senton to the corner by David Ali. High drop kick. He flung himself. Here we go. David Ali gets him up for what could be a suplex, but oh wow. Babushka locks in a front guillotine.
What a beautiful maneuver this is.
David Ali just collapsed. He couldn't hold up Jeffrey John's weight, and it went right to the ground. John's careful to have both his shoulders up so it's not in a pinning predicament.
That's an excellent observation, Jeff. Jeffrey John's got this locked in, but David Ali, to his credit, is powering up.
Wow, the strength of David Ali as he hammers on the side of Jeffrey John. Getting hit on that side like that is going to force you to immediately release that hold. No one can take that sort of punishment. Double underhook suplex.
What an excellent counter with that big double underhook suplex by David Ali. You may not like the man, but you've got to respect him.
Who said I didn't like him? Oh my goodness, what a beautiful rotating uppercut off the second rope by David Ali. Gets him up into a fireman's carry. He has a great control. Oh my goodness gracious. 2. I thought that was it. David Ali can't believe it.
Absolutely, neither can I. I thought that was all she wrote.
David Ali's got the bat again. Notice in a dark wrestling arena how that black bat just kind of bathed itself in the shadows. It's hard to see, Taylor.
Well, I think that's why I didn't see it earlier. Oh.
He brought in the lights and he just brained himself with the bat. Oh my gosh! Fireman slam.
Babushka up on the top rope.
High rise moonsault by the Babushka Baron. That's 1, 2, 3. Jeffrey John defeats David Ali in his first match. Welcome back to the States, young man.
This crowd is going wild. They've jumped out of their seats when that 3 count hit. Jeffrey John, man, these people just love the Babushka Baron.
Let me take a minute to thank our sponsor, Powder Out Press, for such a phenomenal match. Go to powderoutpress.com. Tell them how much you love the Babushka Baron, as this crowd clearly does. I've never in my life seen people throwing their babushkas in the air. Have you, Taylor?
Absolutely not. It was like a graduation, only instead of the graduation cap, it's babushkas.
If you would have told me at a professional wrestling show in 2023 I'd see babushkas being thrown in the air, I'd have said you were crazy.
David Ali had a tremendous first showing, but he could not get past the Babushka Baron.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following match is now for the WrestleARTS Triple Threat Championship.
Well, Qassius Starr thinks he's going to wrestle.
The Ebony Prince, Qassius Starr.
Well, how about that? Twice in one night, Qassius Starr is going to come out here and turn this into a triple threat title match. I love the guts and the gall of Qassius Starr, but I don't know that this is the smartest move. He could have waited until he was fresh to get his title shot.
I'm fascinated, intrigued even by the concept of these 3 particular ultimately going to have a championship match for the Triple Threat Championship, I don't know who to start talking about first, Taylor. Give me a guy.
Well, all three of them look like they're going to interlock here.
You got, oh, man, Sage Phillips immediately, just a talented ring wizard, the Catch Wrestling Casanova. I guess I'll start with him. I love being made to look stupid, Taylor, because I love learning. I'm a lifelong student. No one makes me dumber than Sage Phillips. I thought he was going to get smushed by Calvin Tankman. I said no one takes Calvin Tankman off their feet, and Sage Phillips did it over and over and over again. He makes me look foolish. I cheered for him at WrestleARTS 6, Taylor. He turned his back on me and on the fans and helped Calvin Tankman catch a loss when I thought he was going to win the championship. Wow! Great double hip toss. Whew. And a double drop kick. Sage Phillips makes people look dumb.
Well, right now, Sage Phillips is on the floor trying to regroup as Avery Hertz and Qassius Starr going one-on-one in the ring.
Spinning back kick that was beautiful by Qassius Starr and a trip by Sage Phillips. Avery Hertz also can't be at 100% here tonight. He already looks like he's hurting. Sage Phillips with a nice shot to the gut. Tried to grab him for a downward. Oh, wow. Tried to grab him for a downward spiral. Enziguri by Avery Hertz. 2, kick out. This is a fast match. It's hard to keep up. My mouth can't move as fast as their bodies, Taylor.
Avery Hertz, you know, it's interesting. Avery Hertz almost wasn't even able to compete here tonight due to an injury he suffered at another event. Yet here he is going full throttle with Sage Phillips. Now here's Qassius Starr off the top. Oh, man!
Double drop kick by one man.
Qassius Starr just showing us what he's got.
A beautiful enziguri by Qassius Starr, and he's got Sage Phillips on the ropes. Irish whip. Phillips holds the rope.
Sage, he had him with that low bridge, and I guess he did end up getting him with the elbow.
Phillips throws the haymaker. Off the ropes. Ooh!
Qassius Starr, what a big shot there as Sage Phillips was coming full bore.
He tried for a suicide dive, and it got countered. Qassius Starr, who has made the best of every opportunity he has been given, over the top.
What a beautiful flying crossbody there over the top rope by Qassius Starr. You know, I said it earlier tonight, Qassius Starr's stock is really rising here at WrestleARTS. He has been just doing tremendous work. He won that big 7-person bout at WrestleARTS 7, which nobody had him pegged to win that.
He very rarely goes up against people at his experience level. Double cross body!
Oh my gosh!
I heard something splatter on the ground.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope those guys are okay.
The crowd's on their feet, pushing each other out of the way to try and see.
It's tough to see from our vantage point here, but it looks like Qassius Starr's down on the concrete. Sage Phillips is back in the ring, and now Avery Hertz going up to the top rope.
Avery Hertz is back up. What could this be? Sage Phillips takes him out with a palm strike.
Sage climbing up.
You were talking about Avery Hertz suffering an injury at another promotion. I remember last time I got to talk to Avery Hertz at WrestleARTS 7, and he mentioned that in his rookie year, he's really pushing himself as a competitor to have the greatest rookie year in the wrestling business. And he has captured titles. He's wrestling every promotion he can. And what I wonder, Taylor, is he pushing himself too hard, do you think?
Well, that's entirely possible. You've got limits. Even a young man. Oh my gosh!
What on earth was that?
Both Qassius Starr and Avery Hertz just went flying down to the concrete.
They just took an ugly spill. There's a lot of people in the way watching. I hope there's no broken bones over there.
From our vantage point, we can't see what's going on, but
I see security trying to clear the way.
Somebody might be hurt.
Somebody might be hurt. That was an ugly spill. Security's down there. Do we have a doctor?
Okay, it looks like everybody's still going in the ring. I don't know if they should continue, but it looks like they're going to continue.
I see Sage Phillips. It looks like Qassius Starr, so I assume Avery Hertz is still down there. I can't see too well.
All three men are in the ring.
Oh, there he is.
Qassius Starr looks glazed over. I don't know if he hit his head going down on the concrete,
no,
but it looks like the lights are off.
Big chop. Oh my gosh.
Each man trying to take their pound of flesh.
No! Big chop there.
And Sage Phillips turning in the chop for a big elbow. Qassius Starr does the same. And there's Avery with one of his own.
This is the 5th act of Merchant of Venice, Taylor. Oh, wow! Ducked the enziguri, and Avery Hertz ended up taking it on in the temple. Ooh, Hertz takes a minute in the corner. Get chopped by Qassius Starr. Qassius Starr. No, the Philosopher Stomp by Sage Phillips. Oh, my goodness. Back cracker.
Well, Sage Phillips has more experience than both Qassius Starr and Avery Hertz combined.
He's got more intelligence in his left arm, I think. Sage Phillips, one of the smartest wrestlers in all of Indiana. 2. Kick out.
Sage Phillips is so dangerous because he's quite arguably the best technical wrestler in the Midwest today. I know Jordan Dye likes to say that he's the best technical wrestler in the world, but really Sage Phillips is a tremendous technician. A great submission wrestler, but he also has all those strikes, and he can go to the air. I mean, there's nothing that Sage Phillips can't do.
No! And Avery Hertz uses a moonsault to break up that anaconda vice that Sage Phillips gets locked in. It is hard to get out of it.
Avery Hertz, the defending champion.
Avery Hertz has Qassius Starr on his shoulders, goes for a spinning back kick. Qassius Starr counters. Gets him up for a tombstone pile driver. Oh my gosh, it drops him on his knees. Starr, 1, 2, 3.
We've got a new Triple Crown champion. I don't believe it.
The Ebony Prince has captured gold in WrestleARTS.
The Ebony Prince of the mat. We weren't even supposed to have a Triple Crown title match tonight, and now we've got a new champion in Qassius Starr.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and new
Sage Phillips threatened them all. Avery Hertz. Before tonight's contest, Qassius Starr's the one who ends up coming home with gold.
Oh, and look at that. Here comes his father, Apollo Starr, still one half of the tag team champions.
Father-son champions, the Soul Shooters. Papa Starr.
How proud must Apollo Starr be right now to watch his son get crowned the Triple Threat champion?
Avery Hertz was an honorable champion. Both men so deserving.
And Avery Hertz with all the class you'd expect.
I got goosebumps as he surrendered that title that he earned, that he fought so valiantly for, to give it to. And damn you, Sage Phillips! Damn you! Why?
Qassius Starr trying to get him off.
Oh my gosh! And he turned out the lights.
Well, make no mistake, Avery Hertz will have another shot. He is far from done here in WrestleARTS.
You were talking earlier about the rising star that is the Ebony Prince, and he continues his ascent towards the top. Well done, Qassius Starr.
And what great sportsmanship here between Avery Hertz and Qassius Starr. Congratulations to the new Triple Threat crown holder, Qassius Starr.
Right, this is a one-on-one matchup scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Global Women's Crown Championship. Introducing first, to my right, the challenger. She is fighting out of Bellingham, Washington. She is the sorceress from the Black Moon, the wicked witch of the Northwest, Hawlee Cromwell. Introducing our champion from Des Moines, Iowa. She is the Killer Bay, Monroe.
Hawlee Cromwell got incredibly close to defeating former champion Randy West, so she is no stranger to championship matches here at WrestleARTS. I believe in that program there was a chat about redemption, Taylor.
Well, absolutely. This is Hawlee Cromwell's opportunity for redemption. Hawlee Cromwell, like you said, competed in the very first WrestleARTS Women's Championship match back in 2018. She lost that contest to Randy West, who, as we know, would retain the title all the way until Heather Monroe beat her for it before Heather Monroe won the title after it was vacated by Randy West.
She defeated Space
WrestleARTS
Jesus
7.
Billy Starks.
Correct, in a tremendous contest, arguably the match of the night.
Heather Monroe, real attitude problem she has.
She is feisty, to be sure.
Not a fan of the fans. Doesn't seem to like the audience very well.
Well, you know, you give what you get. The audience doesn't show her very much respect, so she doesn't show them very much.
Hawlee Cromwell with a slap to the chest. Oh my goodness. Big time arm drag. Takes an uppercut to the corner, going for a bulldog. Oh my gosh, and smashes Heather's face into the turnbuckle. Running face wash.
Hawlee Cromwell is looking tremendous.
Even too close to the rope. She wanted to finish this early. You could tell Cromwell wants this victory.
Well, Hawlee Cromwell has had 5 long years to think about the prize that got away, the WrestleARTS Women's Crown. She has been longing for this moment.
Underneath, schoolboy. 2. Heather Monroe looks discombobulated. She's trying to regain her composure. You know she's in trouble when she's not trash talking the audience.
Hawlee Cromwell with those big stiff shots.
Right into the chin.
Heather Monroe told us earlier that she's going on vacation after this. She's going to need it.
Oh, and she moves, stomping, smashing Cromwell into the corner. And she grabs her by the hair, goes for a big slap. Oh, chop by Cromwell.
Hawlee Cromwell showing the world that she is ready and raring to go. She has clearly been training for this match, and she is ready to make Heather Monroe about 10 pounds lighter in the gold department.
Cromwell's frustrated that Heather's taking a breather.
The Wicked Witch of the Northwest now coming after Heather Monroe on the floor.
Wow. I noticed that Heather Monroe is able to hit harder than Cromwell. That could be the deciding factor in this matchup, Taylor.
Yeah, Heather Monroe has definitely spent some time on punching bags and speed bags because she punches like nobody's business.
I heard that.
Luke Hastings up to a 6 count. Now, once again, as we mentioned earlier tonight, there is a 20 count here in WrestleARTS. You have to count to 20 to get back in the ring.
Monroe stomps at the fingers. She teed up. Oh, and trips the leg. Cromwell.
Sometimes the most basic of attacks are the best of attacks. That was basic, but boy, was it fruitful.
She used the momentum against the Killer Bay, against the champion. Oh, and Cromwell tried to pull her back into the ring.
Well, the Killer Bay always knows where she is, and she will use anything to her advantage, as we just saw with that top rope.
Heather's targeting the arms, targeting the wrists, small joint manipulation, just trying to take out the hands, the fingers of Hawlee Cromwell.
We can see she's clearly zeroing in on that left arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
She's got an arm wrench. Oh my gosh, just dragging her forearm across the neck, across the face of Hawlee Cromwell.
I'll tell you, I know that Heather Monroe is an acquired taste. Not everybody likes her, but I love her, and one of the reasons I do is because she gets the most out of everything that she does. Saw her with that armbar, and then she's just getting those extra shots in at the face at the same time.
Ooh. Well, I also know that she's traveled the globe applying her craft, Taylor, and one of the things that she has learned is she really makes sure that every punch, every kick, every maneuver that she employs has that extra bite to it. She hits harder.
Oh, absolutely. She's gone through a who's who of folks. I mean, she has wins over Thunder Rosa, Taya Valkyrie, Kylie Ray, Kira Hogan, Indy Hartwell, Penelope Ford, Gigi Dollins. You name them, she's beat them.
There's not a lot of women on the planet right now who hit harder than Thunder Rosa either. So, you know, Heather Monroe has had to bring some fire, some power to her matchups. Oh, wow.
I know this is going to be a controversial statement, but I'm just going to say it. I think Heather Monroe is the best female competitor in the world of professional wrestling today.
I can't argue.
That having been said, though, don't count Hawlee Cromwell out.
She's got that arm wrenched back, and then she throws a parting shot as she releases the hold. The way she grabbed that rope, just frustration. She's surprised that she's not on a beach in Maui right now.
Oh, what a shot by Cromwell.
Ooh. Cromwell, what a magnificent boot by Monroe. Oh my gosh! Using the ropes for leverage, she drives Cromwell's face. Cromwell hooks the back, suplex!
Big time German suplex by Hawlee Cromwell. Now both competitors down on the mat as referee Lukey Hastings begins his count.
Monroe did not expect Cromwell to use her momentum to pull herself back onto her feet so rapidly. Use the physics in her favor, lift herself back up and German suplex Heather Monroe.
Both Heather and Hawlee trying to find their way to their feet.
Monroe is able to throw those spectacular strikes. Very well coordinated, good technique, well practiced. I know that she trained in Los Angeles in wrestling at the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy, which I believe you said was a very famed wrestling academy, known for producing some very skilled fighters.
It's one of the most respected academies in the country. Hawlee Cromwell, though, is given as good as she's taken. Oh, what a knee to the face by Hawlee.
Face.
Hawlee catches a leg and then drives another knee into the face of Heather Monroe.
Monroe quick to grab the ropes. A skilled ring general.
Big elbow there by Monroe.
Yeah, just a series of stiff strikes.
Heather staying laser beam focused on that arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
Monroe has been very exceptional in this match, throwing her strikes.
Oh,
roll up, 1, 2! Oh, that was almost it!
Almost a new champion on that count.
Cromwell. Oh my gosh!
I don't know what that was, but it was devastating.
That was a Cody cutter, I think.
2 and some change, but not quite 3.
Before this match, almost had a surprise victory in Hawlee Cromwell's direction. I was going to say, Monroe, this whole match I've noticed, she has been keeping the distance short with Hawlee Cromwell, and she's throwing those strikes across that very short distance, and she's not sacrificing a lot of power in her shots. She's not throwing big haymakers. She's keeping that distance tight with Cromwell. She wants Cromwell as close as can be.
Hawlee wisely holding on to that top rope, and then what a shot into the mouth of Heather Monroe.
Oh, Cromwell. Oh! And she grabs the arm again. Monroe keeps going back to the arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
Such a strategist is Heather Monroe. So intelligent, just staying on that limb, taking it apart piece by piece.
Using lots of elbows.
Come on, Hawlee!
Here the fans trying to get Hawlee Cromwell back into this thing. Heather Monroe now giving the rope break. Driving that arm back to the mat again and again and again.
Monroe is exceptional at using the ring to help her win. She grabs the arm behind, traps it behind Cromwell's back. Oh my gosh!
Oh, Cromwell now, she's got her locked in that octopus hold.
Wow.
Monroe able to escape.
Cromwell wasn't able to get it locked in. Oh, that's it! Oh my gosh! The Killer Bay herself, 2, 3!
And Heather Monroe has retained the championship. The legacy continues. Hawlee Cromwell looking for redemption, but she would not have it here tonight. I will say, despite her losing effort, if we learned one thing here about Hawlee Cromwell, it is that she has still got it very much capable in that ring. I believe we'll see more from Hawlee Cromwell, and I still don't rule out the possibility that Hawlee Cromwell could be a threat to Heather Monroe's title again down the road.
I agree 100%, Taylor. I hope she takes this loss, doesn't let it discourage her. She'll be back.
In the meantime, though, Heather Monroe is at the top of the pecking order as the WrestleARTS Global Women's Crown holder.
In the far corner to my left, hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, he is the Jedd ringer, Aaron Williams. In the corner to my right, hailing from Kingsland, England, he is the 3-time world champion. He is the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
The National Treasure, former TNA World Champion, World Tag Team Champion, former Ring King World Champion, former Global Force Global Champion, former GHC Tag Team Champion, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, and a former 2-time NWA World Champion. Taylor, let me hear it.
Nick Aldis is one of the greatest of the modern era. There's no question about that. He has had some amazing contests. I think everybody remembers the huge bout he had with Cody Rhodes at All In a few years ago. The man is simply tremendous. He's one of the longest running NWA champions. He's
1,043 days, by the way.
1,043 days. I mean, that says it all. But he's against Aaron Williams, the dead ringer, one of the baddest men alive. And Aaron Williams didn't just happen upon that reputation.
Wow. How intelligent of Aaron Williams. Do you notice how he kept his distance from a man of Nick Aldis' size? He said, I'm not going to get too close. He does not want to fight a close combat style with Nick Aldis.
And I think that there's a lot of wisdom in that. And it's not just about the size either. It's about the experience and the skill. He knows that Nick Aldis is a modern time great.
Oh my gosh. Nick Aldis looks physically impressive.
Aaron Williams with the smart strategy. He's going to do this on his time. He's not going to let Nick Aldis dictate the pace.
Well, Aaron Williams, wait till the crowd dies down. He certainly doesn't want to fight Nick Aldis and a crowd. What a kick. and Nick Aldis is now in a headlock. Aaron Williams. Oh! Aaron Williams goes flying. The Cincinnati Shogun laying on the mat. And Nick Aldis says, come on, I'll let you come to me.
Well, I don't want to question the wisdom of Nick Aldis because Lord knows, we just went through all the accolades. But it is not a wise move, in my opinion, to let a man like Aaron Williams breathe.
I imagine that Nick Aldis is waiting for Aaron Williams to make a move so he can scout it. Grabs that headlock.
Notice the expert application of that headlock. Jeez. Big shoulder tackle there.
Oh, wow. When Aaron tried to do a leapfrog and he got caught. Oh, what a high-impact body slam by the National Treasure.
Whatever Aaron Williams had in mind, Nick Aldis knocked it right out of there.
Into the corner goes Aaron Williams. He's a big back body drop. Aaron Williams is screaming in pain.
And I hate to say it, but Nick Aldis is almost having an easy go of it so far.
With wisdom comes confidence, my friend. With wisdom comes confidence. This is WrestleARTS 8. Aldis v. Williams. Thank you for coming in. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis. This is Taylor McAllister, the talk of the town. You are watching Nick Aldis versus Aaron Williams.
I have been waiting for months for this contest. Aaron Williams versus Nick Aldis. It is the main event. It is what brought us all here tonight.
With a man of the accolades of Nick Aldis, this has to be one of the biggest matches in WrestleARTS history.
Lucky Hastings hitting 10 on the 20 count.
Aaron Williams is going to take his time to catch a breather. Nick Aldis says, get in the ring. Come on, I'll let you in.
Nick Aldis almost patronizing Aaron Williams at this point.
He can't counter something he doesn't see.
But Aaron Williams is playing it smart. Clearly, he was taken off his game. Nick Aldis had an onslaught of offense there, and Aaron Williams, instead of risking making a mistake, he went to the floor and he just took a moment. He said, let me regroup, let me re-strategize, and we'll come back at it.
I agree. And Aaron Williams knows that eventually something's going to work. Aaron Williams is not a bum. Aaron Williams is not a scrub. He's a multi-time champion. He might not have size on his side. He might not have wisdom. He might not have confidence, but he is a champion in his own right, and he knows that he's going to find a way that will catch Nick Aldis off guard.
Aaron Williams was trained by Les Thatcher, who's one of the most respected and most brilliant strategists in the history of professional wrestling.
Aaron Williams will find something that works, I'm sure of it.
This crowd is certainly 100% behind the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
Of course. Ooh, and he's able to get the arm of Nick Aldis. There we go. That's starting to work. Turn the arm. Oh, and wow, Nick Aldis.
That fancy footwork by Nick Aldis.
Shades of Bugs Bunny. Look at the ceiling, he says.
I don't know that I would have called that I would hear shades of Bugs Bunny on a broadcast that I was participating in.
Bugs Bunny is a great all-time champion, Taylor.
I can't argue with that.
Multi-time world champion.
Nick Aldis now taking control of Aaron Williams with that wrist wrench in.
Yeah, he's wrenching the arm, and Aaron Williams, wow. Great roll through. And Aaron Williams is able to reverse it, and Nick Aldis has it right back. The crowd here at the Irving Theater in Indianapolis, Indiana is loving that. He gets Aaron Williams up really high. The National Treasure's got him, lets him down. Oh, and puts Aaron Williams right on his back. Leg drop right over the arm.
What a beautiful series of maneuvers to that arm.
And he's got Aaron Williams trapped. He's trying to use his legs to get out of it. The Dead Ringers learned a lot about Nick Aldis here in the opening minutes of this matchup.
Oh, and a big elbow straight to the mouth of Nick Aldis.
Oh, wow. I heard that sucker punch. Aaron Williams does throw some hard punches, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no question about it. Aaron Williams is
Into the corner.
Aaron Williams is a bad mamma jamma.
Aaron Williams took his time. That was smart, and he counters him with a punch to the mouth. Oh, wow. Oh, he went for a crossbody, but Nick Aldis caught him.
Now just hold him there.
Big suplex. Oh, and he drops him.
What incredible power by Nick Aldis.
Wow. Well done.
These fans are going wild for the national treasure.
The impressive size of Nick Aldis. He looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, but Aaron Williams skins the cat.
Aaron Williams, he's equal to it. And then, whoa, a big running clothesline over the top rope, and Aaron Williams is on the floor.
Well, Aaron Williams thought he had pulled one over there, but Nick Aldis says, not today.
Nick Aldis almost disappointed that he hit Aaron Williams so hard that now he's got to go get him.
Once again, here we are on the floor. Nick Aldis and Aaron Williams taking it right here in the front row.
Nick Aldis is a massive man in this building as he towers over everyone.
A big shot there to Williams.
I would be careful if I'm Nick Aldis, because even though you may be a national treasure, Aaron Williams knows his way around the outside of a ring. Oh, wow.
And from your lips to God's ears, Aaron Williams slides off the back and drives Nick Aldis right face first into that steel post.
Aaron Williams is a slickster on the outside of the ring, and he's a slickster inside the ring, but this is where he's dangerous, Taylor. He might be able to turn this match around.
Well, I'd argue.
Oh my goodness!
I'd argue that Aaron Williams is dangerous any place he sets foot.
Yeah, that's the baddest man on the planet. The angelic assassin, the dead ringer.
Unfortunately, I've lost sight of Williams and Aldis.
Oh, Aaron Williams is stalking Nick Aldis. I could see him.
Hard shots going back and forth between Williams and Aldis.
Suddenly, Aaron Williams has turned into quite the hunter on the outside of the ring. And now he throws Nick Aldis back in, and he now has the advantage. Ooh.
Well, no need to explain that. A big kick straight to the mush.
Aaron Williams is a killer. Right now you are, Mr. Williams.
Well, this crowd seems to disagree.
Is he biting the arm? Hey, well, you can't do that, Aaron.
Aaron Williams' head just glistening with sweat.
See, he's taking off his tie. That must mean he really means business. No, he goes for a kick, but Aldis catches the leg. Oh, wow! Aaron Williams, a short arm punch.
Yeah, Nick Aldis thought he was about to start taking back over, and Aaron Williams said, "Not today, son."
Choke in the corner. Williams has taken a command of this match. Oh, snap suplex.
There's the cover. As good as Aaron Williams is, I think that there are probably some who thought that this would be all Nick Aldis. And if you thought that, you are now being rudely awakened, because Aaron Williams is on top of the national treasure.
Tell me this, Taylor. We've been here all night at WrestleARTS 8. Is that not the most effective headlock that you've seen all night by Aaron Williams?
Oh, absolutely. He's got that chin lock put in. He's got the weight right across the carotid artery, which is ultimately what makes it effective. But Nick Aldis is coming back up.
That was a stiff punch by Nick Aldis. Oh, wow. Williams used Aldis' own frame against him.
2 and a kick out there by Aldis. It's going to take a little more than that to put the National Treasure away.
What I notice about Aaron Williams right now is as the match continues, he becomes more methodical, slower, turns the pace down. A slower pace favors Williams, wouldn't you say?
I would agree with that. And, you can see that Aaron Williams is starting to really enjoy his work. You see him as he kind of swaggers around, unbuttoning his shirt.
Wow! Well, those kicks were so fast. 1, 2. He makes Aldis kick out.
Aaron Williams reminds me of a knockaround guy who's just now starting to really enjoy putting the hurt on the poor guy locked up in the meat freezer.
Well, he was slowing down so much that when he threw those kicks, they came so fast, Aldis wasn't ready for him. That's what you got to do, folks.
Now he's right on top of the National Treasure. Doesn't quite have a full camel clutch locked in, but he's got quite a chin lock there.
Oh, wow.
And the big hip drop right across the small of the back.
Williams is starting to get just a little bit too cocky. Don't play to the audience.
Aaron Williams telling everybody that he's going nowhere, but we're starting to hear this crowd really rally behind Nick Aldis.
Well, he's got those fingers laced up right around the chin. And again, a stop.
Another big hip drop there across the small of the back of Nick Aldis from Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams taking his shirt off now.
No, you can't use that. You can't use that, Williams.
Aaron Williams just choking Nick Aldis with his shirt.
This has been a different contest since they go to the outside. Backdrop.
Beautiful backdrop there by Nick Aldis to Aaron Williams.
Nick Aldis trying to rally the crowd. That was the first offense he's gotten, and since they brought it back inside the ring.
These fans once again rallying behind the National Treasure.
This has been an excellent main event at WrestleARTS 8, brought to you by Kevin Fertig Realty. Oh, wow! Flying it, here comes Williams again.
It looked like Aldis was going to make the comeback, but Aaron Williams once again manages to put Nick Aldis down on the mat.
That flying forearm took the sails right out of Nick Aldis' ship. And this could be it. This could be Aaron Williams going for the split-legged moonsault.
He's put many a foe away with it.
No, moonsault, he misses. Aldis rolls out. Well, that could really turn this match around.
Nick Aldis showing that championship caliber experience. Talked about his lengthy reign as the NWA champion, former Impact champion. All of that builds incredible experience and knowledge.
Aldis is trying to recover, but as he does, he gives Williams the same amount of time to recover as well. I was hoping Nick Aldis could capitalize on that.
Aaron Williams on his feet, Nick Aldis now also on his feet.
Oh, this big right hand. Another one. Oh! And here we go. Aldis throws 4 shots. Big clothesline. The crowd's starting to get up. Oh, Aaron Williams.
He needed that shot in the worst way.
He misses Aldis, and Aldis hits him so hard he flips Williams over. Williams is all kinds of discombobulated.
The National Treasure is now back on top.
The running boot. Oh, wow! Big time slam. 2.
Oh.
And Nick Aldis thought that was it.
So did everybody else. You could hear the collective groan of the crowd here at the Irving Theater as Aaron Williams narrowly kicked out.
Nick Aldis summoning Aaron Williams to his feet.
He's stalking the dead ringer.
He's got him up on his shoulder. Williams trips him up. A figure 4.
Oh, there it is, small cradle.
Small cradle. Aldis very quick to get back up. Uh-oh. The Kingsland. No. Figure 4.
Nick Aldis putting on the figure 4. We have seen him make people tap out with this maneuver before. Will Aaron Williams be able to hold on, or will he submit to Nick Aldis in the figure 4 leg lock?
Did Aaron Williams pass out?
There's
2.
the count.
Oh, I thought it was it. I thought that was over.
Aaron Williams trying desperately to reach for Nick Aldis, but he can't get to him.
And Aaron just get to the ropes, it looks like.
Aaron Williams saved by the rope break.
These two have been having a hellacious contest. Aldis finds no one in the corner.
Now Aaron Williams climbing up to the top.
Stiff jab by Nick Aldis, the national treasure. Gets up. He's got Aaron Williams suplex off the top.
This whole building just shook from that superplex.
Get the cover, that's it. 1, 2. The arm draped across the chest is not enough. Aaron Williams kicks out, and this match will continue.
Say what you will about Aaron Williams, but you've got to admire the determination and the heart. I mean, my goodness, anybody else I know would have been out.
He's going for the Kingsland Cloverleaf. Aaron Williams able to get out of it. That would have been it. Whoa, what a kick. Nick Aldis is out.
What an amazing shot by Aaron Williams. You're right. If he'd have got that cloverleaf in, I have to believe it would have been over.
I don't think Aaron Williams could have gotten out of that. The Cincinnati Shogun's at the top. What's he gonna do? Frog splash! Landing his knees on the chest. 2! Nick Aldis with a kick out.
This thing is so close. Both of these guys just going back and forth. So much talent in that ring.
I got nothing left over here, Taylor. I don't know how you feel. And if I got nothing left, they sure don't.
Only at WrestleARTS can you get a contest like this. This is absolutely amazing.
My whole body's shaking, buddy. WrestleARTS 8, Aldis, Williams. What?
Well, Aaron Williams, he's got that cane.
Yeah. You can't use it.
And Lucky Hastings.
Well, what did you think was going to happen, Aaron?
The anti-Dylan Cole. Look at that. Good officiating there by Lucky Hastings.
Maybe that's what he assumed. Oh, no! Aldis just clobbered the ref.
Poor Lucky Hastings. He's down in a heap. Aaron Williams is on top rope. Nick Aldis sees him.
Nick Aldis, the confidence. He says, I got him. Kingsland Cloverleaf, that's it.
There it is. He's got it locked in.
But can the ref bring himself?
Aaron Williams is tapping out, but the referee is down.
That's it.
We don't have another referee, I don't think. Dylan Cole got chased out of the building earlier tonight by Brandon Profit. Frankly, even if he was here, he can't be relied on to do the right thing. Nick Aldis now trying to revive the official as Aaron Williams convalesces from that cloverleaf.
Small package. 2, 3, that's it.
What an upset. Aaron Williams has just defeated the former NWA heavyweight champion, the former Impact heavyweight champion, the national treasure, Nick Aldis. Aaron Williams has done it.
I'm in shock. The people in this crowd are shocked. Aaron Williams.
What an incredible debut for Aaron Williams. His very first night at WrestleARTS, and he beats perhaps the biggest name to come through WrestleARTS, and Nick Aldis.
In one word, this is astonishing. Astonishing, Aaron Williams, the dead ringer. What? Hey!
Oh, Williams
What the
is
hell?
done. He's coming back for more.
The referee's trying to wave it off. Aaron Williams picks up the victory. No. No. No, and Aldis flips him over. Tombstone. Oh my gosh, a big pile driver by Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis is going up to the top. The national treasure. Big time elbow drop to the heart of Aaron Williams.
Well, that was all impressive, but it doesn't change the fact that Aaron Williams has won this match. Aaron Williams just got a victory over the former NWA and Impact Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis, and Aaron Williams is going to get the winner's share of the purse here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Aldis is walking away right now, but the man in the ring with the victory, Aaron Williams, has changed the landscape of Indianapolis wrestling.